Carrying cargo. You're carrying your first cargo item on your back, which you may notice slowing you down for as long as you are hauling it. Some crafting station recipes and project sites require cargo items to be delivered to them for processing or to contribute to their construction. Alternatively, you can unload cargo into a stockpile for storage or load onto a cart or ship for transport. Cargo items can be dropped via the following methods. Hold right-click targeting open terrain and place cargo from the context menu. From the top of your inventory, click the item and select drop. Note that you may only carry one cargo item at a time on your back and cannot teleport home while carrying cargo. Wow, so that is one rough wood log on my back, and I've got to go home, right? Do we remember where my home is? Okay, it's roughly in that. Oh, can we open the menu or the... Oh, great, it's bugged again. So it's roughly in this area. Yep, you're slower. You can't teleport. My home was over here, right? So if I click... So gathering 4 rough wood logs is going to take a while. Because I didn't place my base near trees. Is that bright green mine, I'm guessing? Yeah, it's very much like that game that I couldn't remember, where it's all crafting mainly, and it takes time to do things. It's not like a secondary part of the game. Crafting is like the main focus. Managing resources is the same. So, since I don't have a place to put this, is there anything like rough tailoring station, a farming field, a campfire, a wicker basket, storage container? Grandmaster Owl, thanks for the follow. Small basket for storage. I doubt you can put cargo items in there, though. Food workbench, that. Rough farming station. And then a claim thing. Okay. So, right click and hold, and then place cargo here. Okay. Yes! 1 log. Let's go get another one. I wonder if this guy lost his protection. What if I right click? Open storage. Does this mean he ran out of juice and now his... That's a stone chest. Yeah, I don't see a claim stone on here. So I'm guessing this might be what happens when you don't manage your upkeep and timer runs out. Pretty much all your stuff is open for anybody to work with or do or break down. Reduce the time. So you're saying there's a time management somewhere? Like a speed up? Oh, you're talking about the chat thing. Possibly. Uh, right now that's the default. Mainly that's to keep botters from coming in there and just spamming your channel. This is definitely a chill game. Something to do while you're doing something else. I gotta break my habit of looking over there at chat when I'm talking to you guys. Camera's right there. Yeah, that's what we ran into earlier. It just loses all the icons and stuff, and it doesn't know where you actually are. It keeps flashing back between there. But since I have it turned up all the way, I can click in the far distance, and he'll just go there. Okay. So it says the wood trunk cargo items on the ground can be chopped into logs by holding in and selecting the chop action. Okay. So each of these isn't one rough wood log. It's just a wood trunk cargo item. So essentially we could place that there. Right. No, not pick it up. You have to hold the right click to bring up the context menu. Gotcha. Thanks, Flux. Hold it and then chop the wood trunk. And you get 4 just from that. Let's go ahead and chop this one up. You may have noticed that running around, gathering resources, crafting items, and doing work at project sites can put quite the drain on your stamina. If you ever don't want to slow down to rest or sleep, you can always eat food instead. Here's some plain mushroom skewers to help you out should you ever not have time to slow down and rest. To eat food, all you do is open your inventory and left click on the item to quickly eat, or alternatively right click on the item to open the context menu and eat the food. You have to forage and fend for your own food from here, but I recommend cooking raw ingredients into a proper dish to reap the most benefits when possible. Now that you have the knowledge on how to build a rough tailoring station, you can either build one for yourself or utilize one already made by someone else. Let's try crafting rough twine at a tailoring station now so you can see for yourself what knowledge it will unlock. Yeah, you can see my stamina is down to 27. So we could right click this and go rest. So the question is, what's the difference between resting and sleeping? Sleeping sets your home point where you can teleport. Thanks, Flux. All right, cool. And then let's go ahead and do everything as if I'm the only person in this world. Which obviously isn't true. We've got people all over the place around here. And I'm assuming, Flux, you can confirm this probably. This is an example of someone's camp that ran out of support, so now I can actually access and take all his stuff. So rather than it decaying and going away, it just pretty much just a game over screen. Thanks for the follow. Pretty much it just opens up his area where we can break his stuff down, take the resources, or use the equipment. So if I right click something, you can walk to it, open storage, you can deconstruct it. Gotcha. So he may have just moved. Left all that stuff there too. Gotcha. All right, we are going to make a rough tailoring station. See, it doesn't prevent me from doing it outside my area, but I assume if I don't put it in here, then somebody else could deconstruct it. Hopefully, depending on this game and its genre, it doesn't attract too many griefers. I don't see this kind of game attracting players like that, but you never know. All right, so we need to have 4 logs and 2 rough plant fiber. We've got that, so let's build. Yep, yeah, I did see that. So when you start, you just rest right in the grass there before it even tells you to build the shelter. All right, craft twine. Craft rough twine at a tailoring station using 5 rough plant fibers found from foraging lavender. We have 7, so we've got plenty enough. We're going to craft 1. And we're now working on our tailoring skill. All right, let's claim all. And we unlocked the rough drying frame, the wooden gates, terraforming dig site, the rough fishing station, a wooden wall, rough grinder, rough small stockpile, rough carpentry station, rough masonry station, small fencing, rough forestry station. So twine is pretty much a big building block of the game. 100 supplies, rough rope, an empty bucket. Yep, that was 15 of 15 things unlocked with 1 twine for our first time. Now that you have a foothold in this world, it is important you learn how to maintain it. There are many professional skills you can improve, and they all have ways to contribute to maintaining a claim. You should try crafting 100 supplies, and then once made, deposit the supplies cargo into your claim totem to extend the length of your claim on this land. If you are at a loss for where to start, I'd craft 100 supplies at a tailoring bench, but feel free to make them elsewhere if you have discovered the recipe for them at any station. They all count the same regardless of where or how they are made. Okay, I like that better than what Once Human did before Once Human decided to just get rid of upkeep. See, in Once Human you had to calculate because your control point, your claim point would say, okay, once every hour you need 1 wood, 2 copper ingots, and 3 rock. And then you had to calculate, okay, well, I want this to stay up for 24 hours, so I need 24 of this and 48 of that. And here, you just craft resource bundles that you put in your claim to extend the length of time. I kind of like that better than what they did, but which is probably one of the reasons why they got rid of it. So crafting 100 supplies requires 6 rough twine. Okay, so we need 6 of these, which means needing 30 plant fiber. So let's get to work. Wait, bushes or sticks, lavender is the plant fiber. I'll go ahead and finish this. All right, we'll get some lavender. We got basic flowers out of that also. Grind up to use pigments or to make tea. What were we up to? 29. All right, so let's finish this one. We got the 30 we need. Okay. Playing StarCraft, clicks per minute. Let's craft 100 supplies. Oh, I gotta make a little twine first. Dummy. Twine. Okay, one thing I can see that we need here is a max button. Make all the twine I can make. I have to remember that. Let me open up a notepad. I'll make notes to post to their Discord. Yep. Gotcha. So you can just slide it to your crafting. I guess that's an option too. It's just an extra slide. You can still click slide rather than just click a max button. All right, we've got our twine. Now let's build the supplies. Yay. So use right-click to interact with your claim totem, and from your inventory, drag the supplies cargo to the bottom of the claims menu window to deposit it. So down here. Oh, it's a supply pack. See, it's on my back. So it's one of those cargo items. So take them and wickety-bip. Applying. There we go. We added about 7 hours to our upgrade or upkeep. Now, if you ever want to check the status of your claim's remaining supplies without journeying back to it, you can simply press L to bring up the claim menu from anywhere. Okay. From the L claim menu, the owner can also use supplies to upgrade the tier of the claim in the Research tab, which opens up new options, such as being able to recruit more members. Okay, so you could use it to view the status of your claim, but you have to actually be at the claim to put supplies in it. Once a claim's membership limit has increased, the owner can utilize the Recruit tab to post openings for others to join their claim, should they meet the criteria to the listing, or alternatively, the owner can invite others directly via the Members tab. Now that you know how to keep your claim going, let's see how you do finding a few more materials without my assistance. Open up your achievement menu and check out the Material Knowledge achievement. Acquire flint axe and achieve level 2 in forestry. We did that. So we're going to claim that. Material knowledge. Unlock knowledge for the following items in your compendium. Fire stick. Acquire rough untreated plank. Acquire rough rock. Acquire basic clay lump. For 5 achievement points. Then here you can get a quick glimpse of what level your professions are. And it looks like they can go up to 335. We got forestry up to 5. That's about it so far. So we got a long go. Max out and be perfect in everything. Good luck finding those remaining materials. I'll be rooting for you. Sure you would. Rough rock. Do we have the tools for... I'm assuming that it's going to require a mine pick. Gotcha. So Flux says... Yeah, see, I don't have a mine pick. We have to craft one. Flux says it is not instance. It is one single world that all players will be part of. It's going to be maddening the day 1.0 launches. You're going to have a bunch of new people new to the game will be flooding. I assume when you spawn, you're spawned in a random location as well. So not everybody's starting in the same spot. Which makes sense. There's many games that do that. Alright, so question is, what do we need to make pickaxe? Flint hoe. I don't know if it's me or just the size of the window I have. All these icons are actually hiding what the picture looks like. There you go, there's the flint axe. Let's go ahead and craft one. Gotcha. So currently in the alpha test, there's about 7 main areas, but the idea is later on the map will grow like 64 times larger. Okay. All right. So what? Can you move these? You can't. Great. So if I were to go down this list, carpentry. So we know we have a flint axe. Flint saw we haven't made, so let's make one of those. Flint chisel. It's for masonry. All right, how do we get back to claim? Gotcha. Yeah, I remember that now. The question mark are the ones we don't have yet. We haven't crafted for the first time. Right now, this basic workbench, we only do one thing at a time. So you have to wait for that to get done before you can queue up the next item. So making tools helps our carpentry out. Oh, getting ready to hit level 2 carpentry. Oh, wait, go back. Blame that. That leaves flint quill. We'll look into these later. We're just starting off early. All right. Now, we have all these tools for our different professions. Let's get them equipped. All right. Now let's go get some rough stone. You can sprint. Right click. I'm going to guess it's kind of like the trees. You get like a large block, and then you chip that down into rough stones. Being consistent. Oh, there it is, a rough stone chunk. We're unlocking 7 different recipes. Bonfire. There's a stone chest. Being a loot whore, I always love to have the ability to craft storage. I'm a hoarder. Okay, it does make it a cargo item. See, so it put it on my back. So I imagine that if I keep doing this, and another one pops, yep, there it is, it's on the ground. Alright, so let's... Can I... Pick up everything... Okay, so you cannot sprint, obviously, with a cargo item. Can you harvest this? This is not lavender, that is wild greens. So we unlocked a couple things. Plain trail mix and plain trail mix. Oh, basic ember green plant.